And our medical editor, Dr. Tim Johnson, is joining us now. Tim, I gather scientists have had a chance to look at the genetic makeup of this flu virus, and I wonder what it tells them.
In an amazing feat of science, modern science, Charlie, they've been able to send out this sequence for scientists to study, and they found a couple of interesting things. One, there's an amino acid that's missing in this virus that is found in more lethal viruses, suggesting that this may not be, at least in its current form, as lethal as some had feared. There's also a suggestion that it's enough like past flu viruses, particularly the 1957 virus, that it may have produced immunity over the years, especially in older people, which may, and I stress the word may, explain why older people do not seem to be getting it yet.
But it sounds, if I read your answer correctly, as somebody who doesn't have a medical background, that you're saying they're finding this is not necessarily a terribly virulent or dangerous flu?
Well, they're saying it's much like the regular flu viruses of the past several years. That's dangerous enough, obviously, but that it may not be very virulent like some of the past pandemic viruses, particularly the 1918 virus. So it's a bit of good news. It could change overnight if there's a mutation, but right now I take it as some good news.
But then are we overreacting with that kind of school closures, etc., and all the concern that this is causing?
Public health officials are not overreacting. They're doing exactly what they should do. But to be honest, I think sometimes we as the media, we as public institutions, we as individuals do overreact. I think a school that closes without any identified case or risk is overreacting, and we're going to have to back off from that kind of action.